Today's message starts off with cause and effect, and I pulled the Justice card, and what I'm getting from the Justice card is that somebody was brought to you, or there was a fateful exchange, and the exchange determines somebody's future, whether or not they were going to continue down a path. This is this is something that is a soul connection. Like, you were brought somebody because there's probably some karma that needs to be worked out between your two souls. And I feel like with the rapid changing of times, somebody didn't know that that was happening. Like, there was a soul connection. I feel like there's a lot of distractions so that somebody cannot receive or accept a soul tie or soul connection. And there's been a break apart, I feel like. And one person in this connection, I feel, feels really lost, and the other person feels really confused. So I feel like the first person that feels lost has more of a grasp on what's happening, or with like reality. Somebody is more based on truth, consequences. I feel like somebody's more based off of like what they see in front of them. And then I feel like the person who is confused is like the Seven of Cups, doesn't really understand a lot of things. And I feel like that is part of the problem, is that like one person has all the intelligences and somebody else doesn't. There's a lot of confusion from somebody. And it, like, again, I feel like this has to do with how rapidly and how fast things change and how quickly things operate. Like, I'm thinking with your phone, you can change your whole entire life or your future in a flash of a second because of technology, you know. And I feel like that is kind of part of the problem. We have the Death card coming out. Was that an ending? It was an ending to karma. It also could be that somebody's undergoing a transformation. Nine of Pentacles. This made somebody single? Well, we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like somebody doesn't trust their own intuition with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. King of Wands, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. These would be two intuitive people. This would be the masculine being very intuitive. I have two masculines here with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm like, is this gay? Not here to like humiliate anybody, but I would see these two people together as being two men in love with each other. Maybe that's why maybe somebody is pursuing that energy more than whatever divine energy needs to be. Maybe somebody is busy focusing themselves on male attention rather than going after a soulmate connection. I mean, this is, with that karma and that justice here, I do feel like I said, the times are changing so fast that I feel like this is part of it. This might be part of it. I almost feel like this is somebody's father. The King of Wands, King of Cups. This might be somebody's father. Somebody might be more in love or seeking love from their father. I feel like this King of Cups does want to be in a relationship with somebody like his father. Like, at the end of the day, when I come home, do I want to come home to my father, or do I want to come home to somebody like my mother? And I think I'd rather come home to somebody like my father. I feel really, really confused because I almost feel like it's an act of rebellion. I don't know why I'm feeling like the church has influence over this, but I do admire my father for something. It's like I see my father and I think he's really cool too. I think my father is really cool. He's really smooth. He's a really smooth talker. I feel like I'm attracted to my father because of this. Like, I almost feel like I'm sitting in a recliner and I'm watching my father talk and speak, and I'm admiring that. But at the same time, I'm in love with that. I'm in love with that masculine energy that my father exudes. Like, I admire that. I like that. Like, I'm studying that. Like, I'm aroused by that. I'm aroused by my father. With the Page of Pentacles, I might be keeping that a secret. I'm keeping that a secret. I'm keeping my attraction towards men a secret. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This person might be single because of this. You know, they might have a really hard time. If this person goes around pursuing women, they would have a hard time, like, latching on to a woman because this person admires masculines. I feel like that. All right, well, we have 10 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have a 5 of Cups, or 9 of Cups in reverse. These two cards, I always see these cards are very, very arrogant. These two cards are somebody who's very, very arrogant, and they're in reverse. So maybe this person's father is very arrogant, and that's what, like, this person really admires, is an attractive to, is somebody who's, like, overly arrogant. Like, I'm turned on by that energy.